Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my November update for the deck of panning project pan that I created and was inspired by books with Maddie. Deck of panning is a game style project pan that has a game board which I shuffle around every month. It is filled with different prompts that you can match a product to. The prompts are up to your interpretation. If you're really stumped on it, there are hints or examples in the tab over. You can find all the information you need in the description box below. I am so happy that you guys are excited to be participating in this project again next year. There will be a few changes to the board, and similarly to this year, earlier in the month in January I will post a how-to and intro video. But next year we will be keeping it the same where the updates go up on the 20th. So in January, keep your eyes out for an early intro from me to see the changes to the board and any rules that may change. It's going to be minimal changes, but just to keep things fresh and fix a few of the problems that we ran into this year. I have a pretty exciting update for me. I mean, don't get too excited. It's not like amazing, but I'm pretty happy with the progress that I have to share with you. So let's just jump right in. The product that has been in since the intro, the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. I pulled this for a product a friend is panning. First thing in January, the only project pan intro I had saw go up at that point is from It's Just Steph, and it was her rolling project 10 pan for the year. She put this in there, and I'm happy to say it is gone. I have spent this last week going in there with my spatula. I hope that you are able to see that this is completely empty. I started off the year right here, so about 1 centimeter from this top kind of bend in the product. So I definitely had used it before this year, but I used it 83 times in this project to finish it, and I'm so happy to have another makeup empty. This officially put me over the edge on number of products finished in the last couple of years. So I'm very excited to see where I land by the end of the year because I have a few more things I hope to finish. Speaking of a product a friend is panning, I believe this was rolled in last time. So this was the second time I pulled this prompt off the board. And this time I chose the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Highlighter because Ashley from Little Miss Lipstick had this highlighter in this project pan earlier this year. She has since met her goal, but I realized I hadn't used mine in a very long time and remember really enjoying it. My goal on this is 25 uses. That is the goal that Ashley set. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to meet that goal, as I've only used this twice this last month. This hasn't been, sorry I'm blinding you. This hasn't been a priority highlight for me. I'm very close to 100 uses on one of my highlighters and had a few other usage goals that I have since met. So this will get used more over the next month, but I don't think I'll reach 25 uses by the end of the year. It is the highlighter I'm wearing today. I really enjoy how customizable this is. I like the formula overall, but I can really customize the shade that I want based on what look I'm wearing. Today I went with a warmer gold highlight, so I mixed this kind of like pinky gold and some of these golds and lightened it up with the white as I'm at my fairest right now. I can't use these really deep shades just as highlighters. I can use them as eyeshadows, but generally I'll just like mix them all together if I want to get use from that part of this highlighter. A couple of the bows embossed on here are wearing off, so this definitely has been loved within my collection, just not lately. Last update, I made a promise that I would have for sure met this goal, and I'm a liar. For a wild card, meaning I could choose whatever I wanted, I chose my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I've wanted to use this 10 times and I've used it 8. I have 2 more uses to go on this. I was at 5 last month, so I've used it 3 more times this past month, needing 2 more to go. The only problem is that I'm working on too many eyeshadows, and it's of my own doing 100%, I know. It's just, I'm an eyeshadow fiend. I want all of the eyeshadows all of the time. I'm going to have to be more strict on myself next year if I want to make better progress, though I have hit more eyeshadow pans than ever before this year, so I am doing better. But I love this palette. So it's not that, oh, I have pulled it, I look at it every day and choose to skip over it. No, I use it once and then I'm like, okay, back of the line, I need to use a couple more things, and then I get back to this. I lack project panning strategy, if you haven't noticed from watching my channel. For a body care product, oh, I haven't been telling you the cards. This was a 2 of hearts, this was a 4 of diamonds. For a body care product, a 9 of spades. I chose the coconut body scrub. I really wanted to finish this for this update. I have like 1.5, maybe just 1 more use in here. I stepped up my usage on this a lot. However, I don't feel like I should be wasting it. Like, I still don't use a ton of product each time. This was brand new when I rolled it in. My goal is to finish it, and this will be done for the finale for sure. 9 of diamonds, a different 9 of diamonds because the board gets shuffled every month. It was most recent purchase. For that, I chose my Fenty What It Do setting spray, and my goal is to use this 20 times, and I am currently at 12 uses on this. For some reason that surprised me. I thought it was more at like 8, but I'm at 12 uses on this, so I'm getting there. And last month I got the 8 of diamonds, something gifted, and I went with another eyeshadow. This is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. My goal is to use this 10 times. This was gifted to me from my husband for our 10-year anniversary, our 10-year like dating anniversary. I like celebrating both. I've only reached for this once so far. I was really happy with the look I did, but again, really going hard trying to hit more pans for the end of the year. I don't think I'll hit 10 uses by the finale, but I definitely will get a few more uses in because I want to play with this some more. Alright, so those were the updates for the products I currently have in my project. I only have 1 empty, so I will be drawing a new card. Part of me wants to be like, oh, depending on what it gets, maybe I'll pull 2. I don't know if that is the smartest thing, but we might do it. Let's just see. While I'm shuffling, I am going to insert the game board on the screen again so you can get a look at what we're working with. Though I'm the one that does the game board, I do it on the 10th of every month in case somebody is pre-filming or whatever. I don't actually like fully pay attention to the board. I don't like getting my hopes up. The panning gods are very mean to me. If I really, really want a prompt, I won't get it anyways. I guess I'm superstitious that way, where I don't want to voice which ones I want or which ones I don't want. And they are put on the board like with no bias, completely randomized. And I explained that, was it last update of how I do that? Anyways. You know what? We're just gonna choose another card as well. We have to go. Are you joking? Are you fucking joking? Okay. I've had the Joker in this project before. That is for a product that you really, really do not want to pan, whether it's a sentimental product, whether you do not like that product, maybe it is a brand new product, maybe it's just really hard to use, or a product that is out of your comfort zone. Like, you know yourself best. You know if you would absolutely hate panning a red lipstick or a black eyeshadow, or you don't want to touch that sentimental palette. Last time I did choose a sentimental palette, and I have an idea of what I want to choose this time. Oh my gosh. King and oldest product. Alright you guys, I'm back. I have chosen my products. The Joker is not that bad to get in the final update before the finale. I got the Joker in the intro originally. That was rough. So I only need to suffer through this product for a month, but as it is the Joker and it's kind of like a punishment, it's supposed to be fun. It's like the challenge part of the game, if you will, or like the boss. I don't know. Some people really hate the Joker, and I get it, but it's just an element of the game, I guess. So the Joker will be staying for next year. Sorry if that disappoints anybody. For the Joker, I had this in mind as soon as I like drew the Joker the first time and used like my first pick. I have a MAC pigment. This is in the shade Tan. It's very beautiful. I would absolutely hate to have to pan a MAC pigment. I think if this were in the project at like an earlier time, I would have to set like a significant-ish goal. I like to try and use up a significant portion of it, but like I said, I only have 1 month. Here is a swatch of it. It is very beautiful. I just never reach for my pigments. So I'll actually be happy to have the punishment to use this because it is very beautiful and I've neglected it for a really long time. I considered putting in a red lipstick, whether that be a liquid lipstick or a bullet lipstick, but I feel like that's less of a Joker product coming into the holiday season. I still don't want to pan a red lip of any kind, but I feel like earlier in the year that would have worked better for Joker rather than now, if that makes sense. And then I got the King of Spades, which is an oldest product, the oldest, newest, most expensive. Any of these kind of vague categories or prompts you can pick out of any of your categories. It doesn't need to be your actual oldest makeup product. You could be like, okay, I'm not working on a brow pencil. Which one is my oldest? And that's kind of what I was going for. I don't have a cleanser and a project pan. Which cleanser is my oldest cleanser? I'll work on panning that. You know what I mean? So I went with brows. This is the only brow product in my entire spreadsheet, my entire inventory that does not have a date of which I received this. I received it in a BoxyCharm, so if you have that written down somewheres, which month's box that this came in, then please let me know. I am working on a brow gel, but no sort of brow color right now, and I have not used this in a really long time. This is the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks Convertible Brow for brown hair number 2. I really enjoy this. It's kind of like a pomade, but a very stiff, dry formula. However, it glides over your skin and your brows very nicely and does provide them with a bit of hold. I have very bushy, unruly eyebrows, so I need a brow gel anyways, but I would like to get some more use out of this. Again, if it were earlier in the year, I might say to hit pan on one of the shades, but as I'm not working on another brow pencil or brow color of any kind, I will just use this every time that I do my makeup from now until the finale, I generally just kind of mix the shades. If I want a darker brow look, maybe I'm going a little darker with my eyeshadow, I will use these two. If my eyeshadow is really warm, I might try and add a touch of warmth to my brows with this first shade here. It's not overly warm, but yes, I really enjoy this, but like I said, haven't used it in a long time. My eye caught that pigment when I was doing this. It is stunning. All right, so that is my update for Deck of Panning. For the finale, I will have 8 more uses on the setting spray. The body scrub will be gone for sure, and 2 more uses on the Weekend Festival palette. That will be 3 goals met. I know I didn't really set goals for the 2 items I rolled in, but I don't usually set goals this late in the year. It's just kind of like, if I use them, I use them, and that's great. I don't want to feel like a pressure to use each of those like 15 times or anything like that. In 1 month, I would be unsuccessful in that for sure. That is everything for today's update. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.